So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
The end of the first.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd down at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, 61 yards. And the Bucs are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Defense.
They ain't on our side.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again, Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This is caught, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 20-yard touchdown. as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Now Crosby for the point after. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for two. Rodgers again now. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two.
Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Look at him go inside the 30. And the Packers pick it up. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. A good pickup there of 20 yards. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but it'll be second and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Rodgers to throw once more. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
Back
line.
now comes Tampa Bay. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by...
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and the Packers pick it up. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out. And his guys capitalize has on the short field as they take it in for 6. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This will be caught at about the 6. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
Now a hit and a loose football. He's past the 30, and the Packers pick it up.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 30 yards. And the Packers continue to roll. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 33-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll go again to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Operating from the gun, Brady, and his throw is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Brady going to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score.